France, the land of fine wine, elegant fashion, and the unending eternal romance is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. More than 82 million visit the country to enjoy the marvelous French architecture, the sunny beaches of the south, the ski regions of the French Alps, and the various music festivals. Love for the language and pride for the culture of freedom, equality and feminism are essential parts of being French. They were the first ones who fought for their stand in government against monarchy. The national character is extremely influenced by Napoleon Bonaparte, who carved a unique place for France in world history. In this video, we bring you the best of France, from countryside to the coast, from nature to the cities, something for everyone. Let us begin our journey with the city of love and capital of France, Paris. Without a doubt, starting with Eiffel Tower, it was the main exhibit of the Paris World Expo of 1889. Gustave Eiffel designed the tower. Although he faced a lot of criticism as lots of Parisians regarded this massive iron structure unworthy, the citizens decided to bring it down, but Gustave saved it by making it his home. As a result, this beautiful symbol of love stands still and tall, at a height of 324 meters, being the most visited and recognized monument. Arc de Triomphe is massive and beautiful triumphal arc located at the western end of Champs-Élysées. It was built by Napoleon to mark his greatest military victory against the Russians and Austrians. You can climb on about 280 stairs to the top of the arc to get marvelous view of the Paris skyline. Les Invalides is a beautiful complex of buildings housing tombs of some of France's greatest war heroes, including Napoleon Bonaparte. The Paris Opera is one of the largest theaters in the world, presenting about 380 performances of opera, ballet, and other concerts to the people of Paris every year. The beautiful facade is topped with sculpted figures of great composers like Beethoven and Mozart. The Trocadero is one of the best places for a spectacular view of the Iron Lady. While in Paris, this place is a must-visit at night for a breathtaking view of the tower illuminated with 20,000 light bulbs. The Concorde Square is the largest square in Paris, surrounded by prestigious hotels and adorned with two monumental fountains, lit up at night. It is one of the most spectacular view of the city. Despite its current beauty, the square was an execution site during the French Revolution. Notre Dame de Paris, in French meaning the Church of Our Lady, is the main cathedral of the city dedicated to Virgin Mary. Towering at the height of 69 meters, it was the tallest building in the city at one time. Recently, a fire broke out at the cathedral, damaging essential part of the building roof. Hopefully, it will be restored soon. Montmartre is the artistic quarter of the city filled with street artists, adorned with graffiti wall and enhanced with numerous boho-style cafes. After exploring the various souvenir shops in the area, you can take the funicular up to the Sacré-Cœur to get amazing views over Paris. Your Paris trip can never be complete without a boat ride along the River Seine. As you float through the very heart of the city, get a whole new perspective gazing at the Parisian structures and picturesque bridges, museum and palaces. The Louvre is the world's largest museum and houses one of the most impressive art collections in history. This museum is so big that if you spend 30 seconds on each piece of art, it will take about 100 days to finish without sparing time for sleep or rest. It was a royal palace of the French monarch before it was converted into a museum. The most famous painting in the world, Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, is placed inside this museum. Musée d'Orsay was originally a railway station and now houses one of the world's richest modern art collection, including the likes of Monet and Van Gogh. The Palace of Versailles has been listed as a World Heritage Site for 30 years. It was commissioned by Louis XIV, famously known as the Sun King, as his residential palace. It was political and cultural heartbeat of Europe for about 100 years. The palace has more than 2,000 windows and 700 rooms, featuring a ceremonial hall of mirror and the jewel-like Royal Opera and the Royal Apartments. The most beautiful part of this palace are the gardens, spread across an area equivalent to 1,500 football fields, featuring fountains, canals, and geometric flower beds. Shows. The Lido is one of the most popular cabaret shows in the city. It takes place on the famous Champs-Élysées. Here, the glamorous and elegant Parisian dancers perform along with incredible acrobats and ice skaters over mind-blowing stage dynamics. Other popular cabaret shows include the Moulin Rouge, the Paradis Latin, and the Crazy Horse Paris. The Euro Disney, popularly known as Disneyland, is the one and only Disney in Europe. Here you can enjoy the flexibility to hop between two fantastic parks, the park and the studio. At the park, you could experience your favorite Disneylands, just as you remember them from the classic Disney stories in 5 different themes. Meet Disney characters, experience adrenaline-pumping rides such as Indiana Jones, the Space Mountain, and many more. Step through the gates of Walt Disney Studios and let your imagination soar. Time to immerse yourself in the never-ending, always fascinating world of movies, animation, and television. Shopping and experiences. Champs-Élysées is the epicenter of Parisian fashion. Here, the various branded outlets always feature the latest collection. There's always something for everyone. You surely need to have the mouth-watering macaroons from Laundry. Galeries Lafayette is the place to go while you are in Paris if you are looking for any international and luxury brands. Day trips from Paris. The beaches of Normandy are located 3.5 hours away from Paris on the northwestern coast. During the Second World War, the British and American forces successfully attacked 5 different beaches and defeated the Nazi Germans, resulting in a final blow to their rule. This event is often referred as D-Day. On this tour, you can visit the various beaches to learn stories about the World War and pause at the American Cemetery to pay respect to the martyrs. Mont Saint-Michel is a medieval fortress located 1 kilometer off the northwestern coast. You can reach here in approximately 3 hours by train. Enjoy picture-perfect views and walk up the narrow paths of the tiny village to the top for panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean. The Loire Valley in central France is known for its famed wine industry, vibrant culture, and more than 300 stunning chateaux. The main attraction, the Château de Chambord, is the largest and most majestic castle of the Loire. It is a symbol of the French Renaissance and of the power of a passionate ruler who admired arts. Now that you have an insight on Paris, know that you don't have to plan your entire trip alone. Instead, let Flamingo Transworld take you by the hand. And as rightly said, you'll fall in love with Paris. Stay tuned with us for our next video on beaches of South France, French Alps, wine regions and surroundings. For further details, contact Flamingo Transworld 794001500. Subscribe to our channel for exciting videos on various tourist destinations.